I don't care where he goes. I just never thought he'd go to Washington. He's a bad example of this country.
Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House. I am a nasty woman. I'm not as nasty as a man who looks like he bathes in Cheeto dust. I am not as nasty as your own daughter being your favorite sex symbol.
Well, that was just a taste of Hollywood's outrage after President Trump took office. And while most of the Tinseltown has been against this president, actor Paul Sorvino and his wife Dee Dee have been vocal supporters of the president. The couple shares their love of activism and food in their new cookbook, Pinot, Pasta, and Parties. Joining us right now are Paul and Dee Dee Sorvino, and it's great to have you both on the program.
It's nice to see you again.
Thank you so much. Congratulations on the book. I want to talk about the book and why you got into this project. But how tough is it? I mean, politics obviously part of the book and your relationship. What do your Hollywood buds say when you come out supportive of...
She's a Republican.
That's true.
Actually, an old friend of mine, I'm hearing her say that to her husband. I said, dude, are these people real? I mean, do you realize I'm standing here?
Yeah.
So the idea...
And when Bruce Boxleitner, he hasn't done anything for a while. He's a Republican.
Cool.
And Paul's friend said, oh, can you believe it? Paul married a Republican. Like, it was the worst thing ever. And he's like, yeah, I think that's a good thing, you know. So it's just crazy.
The thing is that President Trump's policies, tax policy, you know, making sure that the country has borders, you would think that everybody could get on board with.
I think the studio people, the business people, I think they're a little cooler about it. But it's these actors, these crazy actors. Sorry, honey, not you. But they're insane. I mean, it's rude, it's terrible. And when you say that you like Trump, unless you say you hate Trump, you're not part of their club.
Right. Well, Robert De Niro said during the campaign that he wanted to punch him in the face.
I remember the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you deal with it?
How do I feel about it?
How do you deal?
Bobby has the right to say whatever he wants. He's one of the greatest actors in the world, but, you know, Bobby, that's politics. Do you really have to get into that? Punch the president in the face? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the kind of thing.
I love Bobby. He's an old friend of mine.
And then Madonna saying, look, I have thought about blowing up the White House. Really?
That's nice.
Is that what you
That's
think
really
about?
great. Why wasn't she arrested?
I know, right?
Exactly.
That would get you a
Threatening
visit from the
sedition.
Secret Service.
I mean, you know what? Where are all the people who are going to Canada? I have a lot of money saved. I put it aside to give them all tickets. And I haven't seen anybody take it up.
I think Cher says she's actually moving to another planet.
Well,
I think she's already there.
She's already on.
Yeah.
She's already there. All right, so you wrote this cookbook, Pinot, Pasta, and Parties.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, this is my wife's brainchild. And I'm her brainchild, too. She says, we don't have children. She says, no, I'm her child. I'm her baby.
I take good care of Paul.
She does.
Look, Paul's a great cook. Paul has been cooking since he was 12 years old for his family. And Maria, I know that you have the pizza empire with your family.
Yeah, the Rex Manor my dad owned, and I was the co-check girl.
Which is great. You know, when we love pizza, we were just in Naples, and Paul made the pizza that you make in Napoli really thin and really wonderful.
Yeah.
So it's really about Paul being this masterful Italian cook. Italian chef, really. And I like to throw parties and mix drinks. So that's how I came up.
There's also one other thing, just to mention. We're both professional writers. I was an ad man right here. I was the vice president creative director of a New York ad agency. I've written a best-selling book before in 1985. She's a very respected blogger. We're both pro-writers, so it's not, you know, okay, let's do a book. Who do we call? No,
of course. No, but you did the book. You're both writers, obviously, but you're also both cooks.
She has become a cook. What she did for dinner, what she made for dinner was reservations.
Okay.
Yes.
And then working with me and working on the book, she became at least as good as I am.
Let me ask you, when you make your marinara sauce, do you put garlic and oil? And do you put onion in it as well?
Oh, my gosh.
You're going to give me trouble here.
Yeah, do you do garlic and onion in the marinara sauce?
May I make the point?
Yes.
This was invented in Naples. There is only one way to make marinara.
Yeah.
It means sailor boy, marinara.
Marinara.
It means sailor boy, and it is garlic, onion, olive oil, tomatoes, basil, salt and pepper, and that's it.
Some people put onion with the garlic.
You do not mix onions and garlic because they cancel each other out.
Okay.
My husband will have to turn his back on you.
Some sauce. Now, do you call it sauce or gravy?
Marinara is a sauce. The gravy is the sundae.
Yeah,
That's the
my
three
mother
meats.
used to make gravy on Sunday.
Well, that's Sunday. That's a meat sauce.
Pasta, Pinot Pasta and Parties hits bookshelves everywhere tomorrow. Give us your favorite recipe in this book.
Pasta fazool.
Pasta fazool.
Yeah, it's the easiest
Bean
to make.
soup.
When I had, it's not soup.
Yeah, but when Paul makes
I make it as a
it's
regular
different.
pasta dish.
It's a
We
When
pasta
I had
dish.
my
Right,
restaurant
Mario.
here, Sorvino's, 20 years ago, it was the most popular dish, and it was like $15 it cost to make.
Pasta fazool sounds
Pasta fazool is the
good.
best.
Good.
My
right,
favorite
right.
recipe is the Goodfella. It's a
Oh, that's
drink,
the
and
drink.
I planned on mixing it
Ooh,
here, but
okay.
our flight got in like 4:30 or something. But anyway,
You're
very
such a
strong.
talent. Real quick, you dance, you sing, you cook, you want to take us out into break with a little song?
Vicino amore, facim amore, ancora, per ci spassa,